The soil is your positive mental attitude. Why do you think the people that are most successful, not just talking about materially, the most successful in their lives, with every part of their life, they always seem to have a positive mental attitude? Does that make sense? So here's how it works. You go ahead and set an intention. I, Damon Dillard, will have this by 2017. I will have this by 2017. I will have this many people in my business. I will attract these people into my business. I will be driving this car. I will have this home. I will be this type of man by this date. You set that intention out there and you believe and you are grateful that it has already happened. The seed is planted. All right. Now here's the problem. I know a lot of people that are listening to this right now are saying, man, I've had goals for the past 5 years. I've had goals for the past 10 years. I've had goals. You know what? I listened to The Strangest Secret. I got my goal card. I said it last month. And guess what? You're lying because it never happened. You know what's happening when you do that? When you have any doubt in your mind that that goal is happening, you are going back to that seed. You are taking your shovel, you are digging around that seed, and you are checking to see if what you planted is really growing. You are checking to see what you planted is really growing. So you know what happens when that happens, right? You've now taken that seed back out. You have to start all over again. All right. When you plant a seed, all right, when you plant a seed, I don't care if it's a tomato seed, if it's a corn seed, if it's anything, those different items do not have a mind. They are not like you and I. They cannot think for themselves, right? A tomato cannot think for itself. A corn cannot think for itself. Any other plant cannot think for itself. Thus, they have a date. There is a time that germinates and you're guaranteed to see it. You know it. It does not think. That's what makes us unique. We have the ability to think. A dog, a cat, any other animal, they do not have the ability to respond. We do. And the problem with a lot of people is they are reacting to every situation in their life. They don't have a goal. Thus, like a cork in water, they are swayed and move with every circumstance and situation in their life. That's what makes you unique. That's why you need to have a goal. Because when you plant that seed, you must believe with strong expectation that it is done. You want to know why dirt? Man, Mr. Holmbugs, you are incredible, sir. I would be honored to get a chance to meet you. You know why dirt is dark? You know why you can't see through dirt? Because underneath the ground is where the miracle happens. That's where the miracle happens. It is not up to you or me or anybody else in this world to decide or organize the sequence of events that will lead to our success or the vision that we've created for our lives. Our only responsibility is to move forward and believe. That's it. I'll give you an example. He set a few goals in 2005 for some things that he was going to have in his business. This gentleman did not hit any of his goals. One namely, all right, he said he was going to donate $100,000 to charitable organizations, to tithing, just giving it away in 2005. He did not do that until 2012. I apologize. 2011. All right. So 6 to 7 years after he set the goal is when he hit it. One of the main goals that he has right now, probably the most significant goal he has in his life. He is nowhere near it. All right. What are you asking for in your life right now? What are you demanding that you need in your life? What are you working towards? Are you believing that it's going to happen? All right. Or are you saying, you know what? I don't see any growth yet. This opportunity isn't for me. Are you a part of the organization that we're in right now? Are you doing the same thing that we're doing? Oh, you had a bad day in the field? Are you second guessing yourself? Guys, it's already done. This is so much bigger than material things. And I talk a lot about money and I don't care. You know what? I'm going to stop apologizing for that. Because I say a lot of things to get you to think. I say a lot of things to provoke thought. Because guess what? The better you are, the more you can give away. All right. You can never outgive the giver. God will continue to place people, situations, and even money into your life, expecting you to give in his name. All right. Last thing I want to discuss, the work. There is work. All right. That's when the rubber meets the road. When you set that goal, it requires work. I have decided in 2016, nobody will outwork me. All right. I get so excited when I leave the house and it's still dark outside. And guess what? I don't return until dark. But I don't balance my life. My wife, my daughter, everybody in my family is going to get every piece of me that they need, because I will give 100% in every area of my life. And what I've asked to come into my life, I will work for. No one will outwork me. All right. When you set a goal, guess what? Now life begins to happen. I'm getting a little hot in here. When you set a goal, that's when life begins to happen. That's when things begin to come into your life. All right. I want you to think about it as a sporting event. All right. He gave this illustration. I thought it was so key. Think about basketball. Think about soccer. Think about football. Think about being on that field. All right. Obviously, when you get to the end zone, that is the ultimate goal. And then after you score that touchdown, there is a field goal, right? Every single time your team gets the ball, you have a chance to set a goal. The goal is getting to the end zone. But guess what happens? When you set that goal, all right, you are met with challenges. You are met with opposition, right? Brilliantly disguised as opportunities. All right. So as soon as you set a goal, you know you're living and you know your goal is in alignment when people start to resist you. When people start to say that you're dreaming too big. When people start to say that's not even believable. How are you going to do that? You know what? Maybe you need to be a little bit more realistic. Now you know you've set a proper goal. It is not up to them to decide. It is not even up to you to figure out what's going on in your life right now. It is simply up to you to believe, to be in alignment with his word, and to believe. All right. When you get on that field, you're going to get some defenses. Guess what? The defenses go up. There's things that move in your favor that will allow you to hit your goal, but there are defenses that automatically come to test your resolve. All right. It's going to test you and see where that muscle is. All right. So guys, again, this is a little bit longer than I usually take on a lot of my videos, but that was so profound to me, what I listened to the other night, because it helps me understand further about my process. And that's the same thing that I want to share to you guys every single time. All right. I'm in my process right now of growth, and I don't want any day to go by without me knowing that I've gotten a step closer to the man that ultimately God wants me to be. I want to be perfect in his eyes in my life. There are so many things and layers that I had to shed in order to get where I am right now. And I'm nowhere near where I ultimately want to be. But what I do know is that I've hit another mile marker. All right. I'm on my way from here to California, and I've hit another mile marker. I don't have to see LA right now. I don't have to see, you know what? I have the vision that it's there. But my goal is to just simply put more gas in. That's motivation. Keep moving forward and have incredible people around me. All right. Hey, if you're one of my friends and you shared this, hey, I appreciate you. All right. But this is so much bigger than me. It's so much bigger than Facebook, this video. I want to positively impact as many lives as possible. I'm so appreciative to the people that continue to motivate me every single day. Guys like David, guys like Mr. Bugs. I mean, I'm just so appreciative. So again, guys, set a goal. First things first, write down your goal. Get some 3x5 cards. Put that everywhere you can see it. Those cards, the words are going to produce a picture in your mind. You need to be able to see that home, see that car, see that beautiful relationship. See that everywhere you go. All right. And you will begin attracting the things in your life that will ultimately produce that result. Set a timeline on it. What that's going to do is put you in position. All right. It's going to give it a possibility for these things to happen. Set your goals high, because what's going to happen is you guys will get closer. Your income will increase every year. You will increase every year. I promise you, because that's exactly what's happened in my life. And last but not least, go to work. All right. Go to work. Build that muscle. Is what you're doing hard now? Guess what? A year from now, you'll wish you started. So again, guys, I hope you have an incredible day. If I don't get a chance to talk to you again before the holidays, I think Christmas is about 2 days away. Again, have an incredible day. I love you all. Hit me if you got any questions, concerns, moans, groans. I don't deal with that. I don't deal with any negativity. So just leave a message. All right. Again, amazing day, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.